welcome back to More Talking, Less Thinking, where we talk more, so you think less, with your host, Millie and Macauley.
Happy New Year. I feel so fucking weird
Happy New Year,
it's
bitches!
not even Happy New Year yet. Well, when this comes out, it'll be Happy New Year, but...
Yeah, to the viewers watching, it's going to be a brand new year.
Yeah, but
at this moment... Wednesday, which is 1st of January.
It is the 30th of January.
Yeah.
So, it's actually Happy New Year. It's Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Hope January the 1st is treating you with respect.
Swell. I hope you had a lovely
Not
Christmas.
having a bad start to the year.
Yeah.
But,
because that can happen. I think I've had a bad start to the year on a January 1st. No, it's things...
Do you know what? That's why I'm deciding this year I'm not going to have a drink on New Year's Eve.
Period. You're not going to let that happen?
No, and I'm 25. I've probably drank every New Year since I was probably about 13, 14, which not healthy anyway.
Yeah, no. One.
So, yeah, I just think I'm just going to get a miss this year.
Yeah.
I can drink whenever I want, if I wanted to.
Yeah, period.
But this year, I don't...
rules. You live alone, but you're own.
And every year since I've been 13 or 14 has been quite shit.
Yeah.
So maybe if I don't start it with a hangover.
Yeah.
I can remember for a few years I used to wake up New Year's Day and I couldn't taste anything.
Really?
Well,
it's from beer.
I think that's where it was from.
Yeah.
I used to have this New Year's thing that I can't taste anything New Year's Day. But it's like, no, I was just drinking that much on New Year's Eve, lacking out that, I was waking up that bad.
Every New Year I've had a drink really, and I've not. Because on January 1st you do just want to like... People say, we all know that on 2nd of January is actually when you start your new year. But that's only because you're hungover on January 1st. If you weren't hungover, then you would start on January 1st. You know what I mean?
And
like, fresh start. No, I like
the calendar doesn't wait for anybody. January, the next year starts on January 1st.
Yeah, I know, no.
Can't wait
I've
till
seen a few
2nd.
people on TikTok? Just anywhere really, probably even on Facebook saying... We all know it doesn't start, but like we all don't know that. Like
no,
that's you. That's
I wasn't familiar.
Yeah, you made that up.
I'm sure
yourself.
It starts on the 1st, and I'm going to start mine from the 1st.
But no, I love having a nice, clean New Year.
But yeah, we've got a few conversations leading to this year, next year. What we want to talk about.
What we want to leave in last year and not bring into 2025.
Yeah, and what we are welcoming in 2025, maybe.
Period, yeah.
But
all the positives that's going to happen in 2025. Oh, 2025 seems a bit crazy.
Unreal. I know 2012.
2012?
Well, 13 years ago. Like, do you know what I mean? Which
is that's
like
a jump.
Yeah.
It's just crazy in a year.
I don't know why I said 2012 either.
Sorry, I think I cut you off anyway. I think we're going to...
I don't think
jump onto something that like 2025 is just a crazy...
I actually wanted to ask you, because it's coming up to the new year.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are always talking about it. What do you think? Sorry. Think.
What do you think?
No, what do you think?
Think.
Yeah, what do you think about manifestation? Do you believe it? Do you think it's real? What's your views? Do you think you can manifest a good in 2025?
I think I would like to manifest a good 2025, but I think I don't not believe in manifestation because I'd love for it to happen and I'd love for it to work for me and I'd love for it to... But I think I don't like hold on long enough. Do you know what I mean? I think if it's not happened in like so many months, I get like... And I think that's probably where I'm struggling, what I like. And I need to... Yeah, and I need to... Yeah, that's it. I'm not as patient. I can't... I'm not... My patience
waiting for the manifestation.
Yeah. And I feel like you have actually got to wait for it and I feel like you have got to work hard for it and shit. But I'm just struggling.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're a proper like manifest queen. You love it. Like I feel like you're like the manifestation. So I feel like being around you, I maybe like not like have to manifest, but like I like the way you manifest. So I try and manifest, but like maybe I just need a different way of manifesting. Like I mean, manifesting. You can only manifest one way, but it's I want this and then you get this. But like, do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe you see it from a different point than what I do. So I need to find my
I
own
think
ways
no, just
to
hearing you
navigate
said
it.
that, like when you said like you haven't got the time, like you not you haven't got the time, obviously.
Well, I've got all the time.
Yeah,
But
like you're not patient for it. Like
yeah,
I can kind of understand because I think that's what I am now. I'm more patient for it. Like
yeah.
I don't need
Than
it to
you
all
used to
happen
be,
tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't
and that's
need it.
me. Yeah,
You
if
kind
it
of like
doesn't happen
want
by
it now.
yeah,
Whereas I used to kind of be like
yeah.
quite an impatient person, but now I'm like,
If I wake up next day and like my life's not changed, I'll probably like, oh, maybe next
yeah.
day's a bit drastic.
No,
but
that is
do you
actually
know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just like,
You actually,
I'm not. I don't.
you'll wake up next day and like, oh, I didn't sort out all my problems.
Yeah. So
And I manifested yesterday and I didn't sort them all out.
Yeah, like as if I'm
Yeah.
gonna wake up. But that's actually
Yeah.
what I wanna try and work on in the new year is taking every day as it comes. Like every day's not the same. You have different struggles every day. I might have a shit day one day, a happy day another day, but that don't mean like they're both gonna be the same. Or I need to, my reactions need to be the same, or I need to do everything the same as I did last week. Because then I'm just gonna be stuck in this rut forever. Like last year, I feel like I was moaning about a lot of things, and then I weren't actually doing. Yeah, and then I weren't actually doing shit to like help myself in the future. I was just like I weren't like having that motivation. And I feel like next year I'm gonna get better at that. And I am.
Like a little resolution or what's it called? Just a little
What do you feel about manifest?
Do you know what?
Manifestation. Sorry. I said that a bit like I said that as a I hate when people do that as well. I said it as like a short word like
manifesty.
Like manifest
like going to like going to ports instead of Portugal and stuff like that.
I just cringes me out. But I just said it anyway. But what do you think about manifestation? Like what your thoughts and feelings? And also, do you feel like you've actually manifested something in your life and it's genuinely like worked out?
See, that's the thing. I think one thing that does stick out for me is like
and you don't have to
theory
be like
test. Like I can remember like I prayed, manifested, like I felt that like 5 times. Like that was like a struggle for me.
Did you manifest like before you failed 5 times?
But I didn't manifest
after you failed the 5 times that I'm gonna get it.
No,
like you.
I manifested in the moments, but I didn't. Like the first few times, I probably didn't realize I was manifesting. Like you're just like wishing upon a star kind of thing.
Yeah, like
please, and like it's just which we're manifesting, obviously. Like 7 years ago, manifesting what all it was. Like is that, but like, and I kept failing, and like something just really didn't sit with me. And then, but on my family page were like my theory tests, like not like. I think like on my birthday,
to it on a plate,
like my birthday, and then like I'd failed it, and then it like come to Christmas, and I like talk to family, and they'd pay for it, and then like
or like 2
and
family
then I
members.
do you know what I mean? Like just things like that, like it just fall at a time. So then, but then I can remember, I think I just like I needed to pay for it myself. I think the lesson was like I needed to pay for it myself. So then, I didn't believe in manifestation because I'd never passed my theory when I like really like.
Wanted it.
Felt like in the moments I was manifesting, but I think the past few years, I don't know. I feel like I do really believe in manifestation. I think I'm in I'm in a much better space than what I was last year. Like I do think, I'm not in the best place, but like I kind of did manifest the things that I have. Do you know what I mean? I did like
even if it's not at your best, you're still It's
like
still
I feel like
a road to getting at your best.
I think manifestation comes with action. I think you can't just be like, oh, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, and then
I think that's why
expect it to happen. Do you know what I mean?
That's where I'm
like I think I've done. I've like
I've
manifested getting a place, getting these things, and then I've actually like reached out and like done some things to make them set. So I think
that helped yourself.
I do believe in manifestation, but I believe you've got to put in the work. So I don't actually. I don't know if it's like I just seen something in like the Bible. Obviously, I didn't see it in the Bible, but I think it is a thing of God. Like I don't know if it even is, but something like you have to. I don't know if it's even a God thing or it's just a saying or something.
Just be saying.
I don't know. I'm sure they say like reference something from Bible and then there's like a quote, but it's like. I don't know. It could be in it to win it, but no, it's not that. Obviously, it's not.
That might be in there.
Maybe. Like you put it out into the world and you like let it go and then you believe that it's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
so
like that's like the power of manifestation anyway. Like
oh yeah, we're gonna
at
say
its
something, but
thing,
I
but
think
like
it's totally opposite. So we're gonna say, do you know, like this is what I wanted to do, but I guess you can maybe do it manifestation, but it's like you just wrap some, like you get a piece of paper and you wrap it up in a bottle, and you put a cork on top, and then you just let it
let it
out
to
to sea. But
water.
that's like letting things go. But like, I
Yeah,
wonder if you could do that manifestation, like write like loads of stuff on a piece of paper, put it in a bottle,
yeah,
let it out to
yeah,
go see, and then you're just letting it out in the world. Because I also think like if someone says something, probably actually it's from you, but like if someone says something bad, now I'm like, do not speak that into the universe. I'm like, do not say that again because you're literally speaking into the
yeah,
universe.
yeah,
And if I catch myself, if I've said something like something bad, the same bad
yeah,
thing
yeah,
5 times a day, I'm like, no, that's it now. It's actually
yeah,
going to happen.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got something wrong with my ear. I convinced myself that I would die another day, but I was like, that's it. I'm going to wake up dead tomorrow. As it is, but like, I'm like,
Don't wake
sure,
up dead.
yeah, there's going to be loads of blood on one pillow and I'm going to wake up dead. I was like, stop speaking it into the universe then, but yeah, I'm stop.
What are you gonna do when you wake up dead?
That's it. I
You're
didn't
gonna
dare
be
go to
dead,
sleep
or would you
because
have woke up?
I don't know. I'm just like delusional in that sense, I think, because
I think.
I didn't dare go to sleep because I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I was
Because you
like,
put it
well,
into
I
the
am gonna die if
universe.
I'm gonna say this again. If I
No.
keep
So
saying this 5 times, I'm actually gonna die.
I just think me when people are like when someone says, "Oh, you're gonna be late," I'm like, hold that thought.
Yeah,
Don't put that into the universe
true.
because I'm gonna be on time
And also burnt toast Sarah.
and all that. What's
Yeah, that's so. I said before I start that conversation, I just said
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's opposite. I'll go into a tangent, and it was.
It's no.
Or is it not?
I forgot what you said.
Basically, it's just speaking things into the universe.
Yeah, yeah. It
Like,
is. It is a little bit of it, but
maybe
not
speak
like
more positive things into the universe, though. Do you know what I mean? Instead of
yeah.
obviously saying I'm gonna
Well,
die
you
in
don't
my
want to
sleep.
be
Just be
manifesting
like,
bad things. I don't.
yeah,
I don't be
true.
like, please. I'm not even saying it.
Yeah, no. Stop that.
Don't put it out into the world. But
Yeah, no.
yeah.
But I wonder if anyone
Do you know what I mean? Like yeah.
I wonder if anyone else is like that, like thinks like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because it's speaking into the universe.
Yeah. Because
I'm
I've learned
actually
this.
not
I've
doing
learned these lessons from other people.
Oh, yeah, period.
I just thought of this. I'm just gonna like, this is me now.
Well, I'm surprised now. I would have thought you would have just not made it up, but oh yeah. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm just the OG.
Yeah.
Me and God having conversations nobody knows about. No. Kind of want to move on, but kind of not move on.
Yeah,
So,
move on from manifestation, I feel
yeah.
like. I feel like
So,
that's
as we're not drinking New Year's Eve, well, I'm not. I don't know about you.
I ain't really
But
thought.
I hope
No,
you're
I'm
spending
not.
it with me, and I'm not drinking,
Yeah.
and I can't be bothered with you drinking around me if
Yeah,
I'm not
I might
drinking.
have.
Respectfully, but if you want to drink,
Yeah.
you can just go in the other room.
Well, I'll probably just sit away from me because I'm not
No,
really
I'm
away.
only joking.
I don't really know. I haven't really thought about what like my plans for New Year. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually bothered about going out. What I've actually thought is I'm gonna still not get dressed, get pretty, but I want to film some like content this year. I feel like I've probably gone out every year, so I don't really film any like New Year's content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
More like makeup content, not like
So that first
2025 on my body fireworks coming. No, like just a bit of makeup content. I just want to still like not get dressed up.
Yeah.
That might people like I don't know. Like I don't want to feel like I'm not having FOMO not going out because I really could not be asked up local anyway. Like I'm not asked like maybe if we went out for a meal, lovely. Like if we went out and had a nice meal at I don't know somewhere.
I still want to be getting
nice
razzed.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe obviously because tomorrow I've got.
But yes, go on.
Sorry, tomorrow I'll just edit and then I'm going to do some content. So mine have a glass of wine tomorrow.
Yeah,
maybe to see the new year in, but I'm not doing no shots or having 5 glasses of wine. I'm literally because just so I've got a spare bottle of wine in there, I might have a glass of wine. I don't know.
See, I've not got a drinking problem, but I do have a problem that if I start drinking, I can't really just have one drink. It's just it's just not like really my vibe, and that's your vibe, and that's what we're different in. Yeah, but that's good for us. It just means
that is we're not having
so yeah, the actual question we're gonna be. Like, are drinking this year? Because what are your views on dry January?
Oh yeah,
are you open to it? Are you approving? You get some donations.
Do you know what? I would actually probably be. I would be open to dry Jan. I'm not like against the idea, like, oh no, I won't do dry Jan. And I feel like I don't really have much going on in dry January anyway. That's like, What I do maybe want to try actually, it's a bit do you know that 75 hard challenge, I think it's called? And you do like, there's so many like things you do. So like, I think you have to like
No.
achieve 10 steps, 10k steps a day. Yeah, only like, I think some people don't drink, or the like for the 75 days, or the drink but very like special occasions. Maybe if you go to like
75 days.
Yeah, I think it's called 75 hard challenge, and you just get like, go to the gym so many times a week, or work out at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Make sure you're getting 10 steps. Like, I don't keep saying that, 10 steps. But yeah, that's another thing that I wouldn't mind trying to do either.
Yeah.
You don't have to start.
What else is
you
on
can
it?
do it. I don't know. Actually, someone did like.
Is there a few?
Yeah, someone did like a bullet point. Like it's basically just to better yourself.
Is there
Maybe
75?
So you do it for 75 days.
There's not 75 challenges.
No, sorry. So you do it for 75 days, so many challenge. Like I think you maybe even set yourself them really. You set yourself like so many goals, and then obviously after end you'd see how like your progress would feel better. Then I'm guessing people take that on further in life, or if do you know what I mean? Or they just do it, feel better, go back to drinking normally or whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. But also dry Jan. Back
to the original topic.
Yeah, I'm not really against the idea. I think I might.
We'll try to participate in our mind. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Do you want to join me
thinking.
on this journey? I'm going to hold you on then.
I
Join me on this journey. You left too early. Please don't let it do this.
I just found that table and sort of like, girlies.
Right, yeah, no. What do you think?
But no, yeah, I think I will do dry Jan if you want to do dry Jan.
I know it's your mum's birthday in Jan.
I'll probably just be going for a meal, and that's what I mean.
But that's the thing of dry Jan and being an like adult now. Like when people drinking alcohol, just having a juice. And to be honest, your mum and that probably won't have a.
They don't drink anyway. I know, it's just me. I just like.
It'd be me and you. It's literally me and you. We're like, I'm like double tequila and pineapple juice everywhere I go.
I went to that spot, you're like,
shots of
can I just have 2 double tequilas in there? She's like, no tequila. You're like, vodka or anything else is fine. Just 2 double shots.
She did it though.
Yeah, she did it. But like, I was just saying it was funny because you're always like, we're always the party. Like, I'm saying I'm not doing dry Jan because it's my mum's birthday. She will probably have a glass of Coke and I'll be sat there with a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I'd turn up for her birthday. But
Savion on the rocks.
I don't know. Are you actually thinking about doing dry Jan?
Yeah.
See, if we're doing dry Jan, then that bottle of wine's getting drunk before I don't know about you. But
I know, so I've got a bit of tequila left anyway from party and some Baileys.
But then it'd be like bombing around to the shop. No, it's not. We're not.
What, tonight?
No.
Tomorrow?
Well, I can't have it tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I could. I'll just have to wake up and do...
I just want to apologise because the last episode I was going to do a forfeit shot at the end of the video.
Oh my god, yeah.
And
sorry, I actually forgot to put little...
You know what we're like? We just forget absolutely everything. We've gone on 6 tangents about this.
I know, we're only on first.
Talking about sleepover night, it's obviously not even your business. We might even put it out.
Yeah, I feel like I am. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to guys, and then I'm going to edit podcast tomorrow while I'm doing a bit of sorting out and shit. But
I don't know if they need to know that, but we could.
Tangents galore as usual.
So yeah, let's see how dry January goes.
Oh yeah, dry Jan. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
shall we do it?
See if a bit of clarity comes because we've had like 2 parties in the past week.
Yeah, and do you know what? I feel myself being like feeling shit. Like yesterday,
same.
I could have literally like laid down all day and just stared at a wall. And like that is not. I mean, I'm pretty boring at times. But I mean, actually no, fuck that. I'm never fucking boring. I show up and have a good time, but like. I just didn't. I had no motivation. And I thought it's from eating shit. Like I hadn't had a proper home cooked meal in. I can't remember. I'm living off fucking chocolates.
From Christmas
and
dinner.
Shit. Yeah, but I didn't really eat that. Do you know what I mean? Even though we had Christmas dinner, I feel like I enjoyed it, but I felt like because I was so felt shit for the past few days, like I still just didn't enjoy it as much. So like, I need some like. That's why I kind of bought that.
Sorry, I thought a fly was there then. It just like.
Is it them?
Yeah, I thought it was a fly, so I like looked like 3 times, but it looked like it.
But yeah, that's why I bought that ginger shot like in Mister when we're having them parties because I thought I need something good in me. Like I need some.
I know when we had them parties as well, I was eating just like the food that I didn't actually make for me. Like I made a mac and cheese for everybody and put loads of cheese in it.
Yeah.
And I kind of ate a bit of that. Do you know what I mean? And eating like
it's
stuff
just
that
bad,
wasn't for me.
Like, yeah. Do you know what? Actually,
we had a few takeaways as well.
Quote myself on it. But next year, I think I want to cut. I mean, I know you have to cut dairy out anyway, but like, I want to cut my cow's milk out in the morning because it's so. I feel like it's just so.
Sorry, want to cut out my cow's milk.
I want to cut out the cow's milk.
It's like you've got a cow garden.
No, because you know when I see people on TikTok, like I think Olivia Ratt. Do you know what, actually? See, I don't know. I seen Olivia Ratt talking about it. I know.
About 5 thoughts.
I do. I'm like, so I seen this video. Olivia Ratt saying she was cutting out a cow's milk to cut out almond milk, and I'm like, you're laughing at me. These cows. If I just
garden or somewhere, I don't know. Why are you saying me cow's milk? You never said this. Just like milk.
But then people might be confused on what milk I'm drinking because I feel like it's 20 different milks. Anyway, full fat milk. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Is that what you call it?
Full top.
Fat milk. Blue top milk.
Yeah.
I drink green sometimes.
We'll say that.
Anyway,
it's a
green. Anyway, I want to cut my milk out in the morning because I've been drinking milk. I've been drinking a cup of tea every morning, and I think like it's actually. I've been seeing a lot of videos that it's really, really bad for your skin. But then that's what I'm going to say. That's why I have 5 thoughts because Olivia Ratwood updated everyone in a car and said she's back on cow's milk now because it's actually not that bad and you can just drink it. So who do we listen to nowadays?
Me. Don't drink cow's milk. It's bad for you. No, because actually,
I think she ordered a coffee and she was talking to someone. I might have got it wrong, but she was saying something. And she was like, "So yeah, I'm just back on my full fat milk now because it's don't matter. It's all fake. It's not like she didn't say it's all fake. But like she said something like along the lines of.
I love that people are interested in that anyway. I hope people are ever interested in my milk journey.
Yeah.
No, they won't be really. I'm not even actually.
No.
I couldn't be asked updating people on my milk journey. I'd be like,
There's no milk journey for you.
I've had 3 Whisper Golds.
4 bags of grapes.
No, I actually don't drink milk at all.
And a pint of milk.
Drink cheese. No, I don't drink milk at all. Like, I would never.
Only in like Yorkshire puddings and pancakes and stuff.
No, I mean like. I put soy milk. Do you know what I mean? I won't have anybody else's. If it's anybody else's full fat milk from anywhere, like it's a no-go.
I bet you won't have that in years actually. I feel like full fat milk.
I've possibly like when I've had them odd recipes that someone else has done. Do you know what I mean? Like when we've been to Saf's house or when we've been to stuff. And then, but
obviously you're not known about. Or not like like they're keeping
not
it secret.
mindfully.
Milk,
not like
yeah.
Or sometimes if we've seen someone on deal,
full fat milk and I'll drink that.
Not like someone's on offer, but like we've looked and it's got milk in it.
Oh yeah, put it back.
No, sometimes we get it if it's on offer. If it's a good something we're trying on offer.
Yeah.
Then we'll sometimes get it. Like cheese twists.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But I don't know. But no, yeah, so what I was gonna say, what I found out when I found out I was lactose intolerant, that I might be full of shit, but I don't think I am. Because I really am. But our bodies aren't.
I thought you were going to say I'm full of shit being lactose intolerant. Like, I don't think so. I've definitely been friends with you for more than 6 years, and I know that you shit every day.
Oh my god, is that what that sounded like?
I feel like you were going to say it might be full of shit that I'm like, maybe not to everyone, but to me. Sorry, I feel like it.
I thought I said I'm full of shit. I'm lactose intolerant and I'm full of shit. That's what I said. Oh my god, you know, just No. What I'm saying is
reconnect.
Yeah, I actually read it online, not on TikTok, not and I read
on like deep web.
Yeah. I used to
deep web.
Did my time in the NHS.
Period.
Did 2.5 years. Still recovering.
I'm trying to think.
But yeah, so I know how to cite information. I know where to get my information from. Yeah. And it said that our bodies aren't actually made to break down milk, break down lactose. That's it. Do what you want with that information. No, I'll expand actually because it's probably a bit vague. But
what?
So the lactose that's in milk, like our bodies aren't actually designed to break it down. So we do kind of like people do struggle. Have like people do struggle to it, but people who have a lactose intolerant have no tolerance for it. Or it's like have more of a reaction, not like. I feel like nobody has a real tolerance for it, but people who have lactose intolerance have like are more reactive with lactate. And also, I don't know if I've put it on this podcast, But if you're lactose intolerant and you have some lactose products, make sure you look on the back because they sometimes just have a lactate enzyme in.
And it still gives you bellyache.
Yeah, it's not doing the job.
And actually, that's period because we've seen a woman kick off in Tesco
Yeah.
about it to her husband.
I heard
and
I like, I told
bitch,
you.
I know that.
Told
But
you.
I mean, you didn't call her a bitch to her face, but you.
No, I said bitch to you.
Yeah. Like,
good
clock
bitch.
it. She knows what I'm on about.
Yeah.
Why don't you just send an email and be like, listen, I've had a fair few people ranting about it in stores and I'm pretty pissed off about it. So let's stop putting like time.
Listen, I'm building a platform. Just you wait. You big companies. I'm taking you down. No, last thing in.
Oh, I feel like you've been very
pertaining to the New Year's Eve
in this episode. I like it. Not
Not
like I am in the other episode, but I don't know.
What you planning for the new year? What?
I've got some New Year's resolution.
I know.
Okay,
that's
jumping a bit too far.
You're going ahead of plan. Stick to my schedule.
Stick to what fucking wrote down.
No. Yeah. What have you got any plans that you've set up? To make sure your new year is well, because it's alright saying I want a good new year. Like it's alright saying you've got 5 New Year's resolutions because I know what they are. But what steps are you taking to ensure that you can do them? Because you know when you're doing, I know you didn't actually go to college actually, but in college you do SMART targets. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
And it's like specific, measure, accurate, R, and then T is time. So like the specific is like, I don't want to say New Year's resolution, but so cut down smoking weed. So a specific would be, I'm going to have this amount of weed a day.
Yeah.
The measurable would be like of a day over a certain part of the period. Yeah. The accuracy is like, it might be accuracy or it might be attainable, but it's like, how are you going to attain it? How are you going to make it that realistic? So like, avoid stressors, avoid things that trigger you to want to join. And then I think I might be like retreat, or like when you're going to come back and review this actual goal. Like I'm going to give myself 3 months and see how I've done. And then T is like, oh no, that's time actually. Time you give them 3 months. Do you know what I mean? Like, but that's like that's kind of how like that's like I feel like if we had like mentors and we had like people like working on us like what's your goals for the year, that's kind of how they would like break them down. Probably like a SMART test. Do you know what I mean? But like,
well, I'm not gonna like break it down like that because I feel like that's really structured.
But like more.
So I feel like I will just reel some of my so basically, I've got like I want to be less overwhelmed, but like to achieve being less overwhelmed. But tell me if I'm not actually answering your question.
No, no, because like,
but to achieve to be less overwhelmed, I think definitely remove like if I see a situation where I can get overwhelmed, remove myself, or I want to do. I've got like another one that links with it is what I want to achieve for next year is don't doubt myself as much. And I think with that comes with like being overwhelmed in a situation, because sometimes I can get overwhelmed where it's like I don't believe in myself enough, so then I don't like address the situation kind of, so then I'm not I'm not aware or whatever. So I feel like I will either like just maybe like stick up for myself a bit more, like remove myself from the situations, taking like time to just like on myself, like
don't doubt. Sorry, I don't want to. But I think I know it's don't want to doubt that you can stick up for yourself, Matt. I think that's what you do. Yeah, you can stick up for yourself. But you have the self doubt, like
that I do.
I can in this situation. I'm going to not be able to
do it. Yeah, when I can have my back, and I know, like in back of my mind, it's like you know, I know what you're saying, but like. You know you can it back in your mind, but like someone just overrides it and it's like,
I know, I see that with you a lot.
Even with like little things, like even like editing this podcast, I feel like I can't edit this podcast when I've done it every week. And every week I stress myself out, but like next year I'm like I'm like gonna take every day. I'm literally taking every day as it comes as well, because I struggled with that last year. Like I struggled to like I like used to feel like I was trying to like catch up with my life, like I was trying to trying to like think about 10 different things. I'm like, no, what am I doing now? doing this now. This is what's happening now. What can I do to help now? Like, whatever I do next week, it's not going to help me now. So let's just think about what's happening now. So, yeah, I would say, like, just taking time for myself, I feel like, and I've mentioned it before, but writing down, because I love that. I think it was Michelle Keegan, she went out for a low coffee date and she had a big book and pen and she put book and pen because I'm old school. And I thought, I love that. Like she's not writing down in her notes or anything. She's got a book and a pen in the coffee shop. She might have rented the coffee shop out for herself, I don't fucking know, but she's writing down in the book and pen. I thought that's very inspiring that like she can do that as well and she thinks that's good. But yeah.
Because it's what works for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, granted, also being on a phone works for you. Like, we do social media
I feel like
stuff.
it works for everyone.
But it's not like, but it also don't work in the sense of it don't help you clear your mind because it's easy to get distracted on your phone.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I feel like if a notification pops up, then
I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think
I
think as well in the past few weeks you have been like in this mindset as well. Like you have just been like, oh, actually, I'm gonna be less like this. I'm gonna be more like this.
Tomorrow, wake up and I'm this. Like I feel like it takes a few weeks where you've got to see progress. But you've got to.
But it is like them lessons learned within that. Like, you know, being overwhelmed. Like the more you're overwhelmed and then you're okay, or when you're like put in a situation that's tested you and you've come out okay, but you've really doubted yourself. Like you kind of have to go through that to realize, right, I can do it. And I think you are in that stage of like. You are realizing that now. You're realizing your capabilities, so you are becoming more confident in like not self-doubting a simple task. Not simple, but like it's simple for you because you are. So you just literally you're like it's going to take me like a few hours. I think it'll take me like 2 hours. Like I've done it. I'm coming. Do you know what I mean?
But so then I feel like it's going to take me like not like it's going to take me more than a day, but like.
But I can see all your like, oh, I need to just do it, and like how you not rush to do it, like you'd be like, I'm just gonna upload this now, and like, do you know what I mean? I can see your like attentiveness that I think I see you like, oh, I need to get this done because it's got obviously 2 days, but
that affects me. Like that, like it, like some like when I do it, I'm like, please slow down. Like,
but
just
think about it this way. I think the fact that that's 15 times. Obviously, we're on episode 16.
Yeah,
that's 16 times we've released an episode. You've edited it. Like we've recorded it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've been through that self-doubt. So like 16 times, that's possibly why you are now like, I'm fed up of self-doubting myself. Like I can do this, do you know what I mean?
I feel like in other situations, I can't see the repetitive self-doubt. Whereas with this, like I can see repetitive self-doubt. Like every week it's like a thing and I'm like, it's like a negative thing on myself every week and I'm like, no, fuck
for
that.
no
like,
reason. There's no evidence to back it up. Like you've never
like someone told me
done
you
it
can't
shit.
edit podcasts. I'd be offended. I'd be like, do you know what I mean? I'd be like, so like, why am I self-doubting? Why am I giving myself negative thoughts if I'd be offended with if someone else will give me something negative?
That's literally like someone saying to you, you can't do it. You
like,
can't do it.
And I won't stand if someone call me shit. I'd be like, no, I'm not shit. I can do it. I can boss it. But so why am I doing that?
Well, that as well, like, maybe we had little blips on the sound effects, but there's never been a time where you've not been able to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's never been a time where you've just like, I just can't do it. Do you know what I mean? There's never been that. So I think being able to live through that over the past 16 weeks, whatever, and like have that evidence, I bet that has come full circle for you. Like, no, I don't need to self-doubt myself.
Good, actually, and I feel like coming in, because like even into next year with this pod, I feel like I am gonna like edit in and stuff. Like I am just gonna like believe in myself more. Yeah. So I actually want to ask you, what like steps are you gonna take to achieve your New Year resolutions or your goals in the upcoming year?
Well, to be honest, I'm obviously wanting to put more time into this podcast, more time into me, more time into OnlyFans, more time into Instagram, TikTok, doing content, just having fun, being positive. So to just do all that, I really want to just create a better space for me. Do you know what I mean? I think this like last year I've like got this house to a nice place where I'm at. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm happy with it, but I want to.
You can add more things for that.
Like, but there are like certain things that like are like maybe just not fully finished, or maybe not like certain cupboards. Do you know what I mean? Like them just like like so basically, I'm just gonna have a clear out, and I feel like that's gonna be my step one. I just want to clear out my wardrobe. Like I've only been here a year, probably less than a year, but I think I've like accumulated like everyone else's shit kind of thing, like
Yeah.
things what people have not wanted,
Yeah.
or like
And
things from
I
like
think it's quite easy
my
to
not like my
just
past, but like from
yeah.
like my nana's house, or like, do you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
just like literally bits and bobs from like my
But stuff
life.
that can hold bad memories though, because I feel
Yeah,
like, say
yeah.
if you just like, say if I lift my bed up and there's something there that I had when I was with my ex, I thought, for fuck's sake,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? 'Cause
No,
it does
thinking
just
about
remind
it,
you, yeah.
I've got some
Or if it
photos.
rolls out of the fucking wardrobe and it's like, rolls out and all I'm thinking about.
Do you know what though?
Like, do you know what I mean? Things you just like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck? You just want to get rid of it. I agree with that. I feel like I do want a nice clean out.
I think I've just, yeah, because I've got some boxes and I've got some photos in. I might actually burn them. I'm not burn them. It's like, I'm gonna burn them. They need to be like out of existence. But I think
What photos?
just like
Oh, just like old stupid photos.
photos with like people, not like
that are
just
not
just with my ex basically.
Yeah.
But doing like a thing that I've just not actually.
Look like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like time to go through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to
Get rid of it.
get rid of all the just anything that can have any
And if
negative energy.
Because that's it. That's
I can't
what I was
get my
saying.
words out.
So that's what I was saying, like, as well. So say if you like throw all them, like you physically throwing them, you're literally letting go. Like you're literally throwing away your like old shit.
And
so,
I've
like,
let go,
so like
so like
you can't.
I don't need that energy.
Yeah, I
Do you
feel
know
like
what I
you
mean?
can't like sitting here thinking, oh yeah, it's in that cupboard, and you acknowledge it's in that cupboard. But once you then get rid of it, and then you can't acknowledge it's in that cupboard anymore because it's not a memory in your head to be there. Your memory is throwing it away, so you just think it's thrown away. So I'm not going to think about it. And actually, that's how I'm thinking about because I've just put myself in. Like,
throw it all.
Yeah,
you know, like some clothes that are just.
I know what you mean. Like
harboring a bit
of. I feel like I try and like hold on to
dust
clothes as well.
At this point and all.
Yeah, like I've got 4 bags of bikinis. No, I'm not.
There's only one here.
Yeah, there's only one of me, and I swear to God,
small.
they're probably like. I've probably got 3 of the same bikinis. Do you know what I mean? Because I've got obviously like I do like collabs and stuff, but it's hard to give away bikinis because like I mean like my ex best friend. I mean obviously if they're washed and stuff, yeah, but like I'm not gonna just sell people mine. I don't know. I think it's a bit weird. Selling your bikinis on Vinted. I won't put my bikinis on Vinted. I mean, obviously they'll be washed and stuff. Like if like obviously your cousin or whatever. Like, oh my God, yeah.
Sell them as knickers.
No one's ever asked for a bikini.
To be honest, it's because they don't.
Someone's asked for a custom in a bikini.
They're like waterproof, so they don't hold.
Yeah.
The moisture.
They
don't want that.
Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But yeah, that kind of. I'm just gonna have a clear out. Obviously, there's a few more things that I want to do. But
yeah.
I'm gonna do a nice steam clean. I don't know the summer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I'm 25.
Do you know what? Actually, I think.
But I see someone steaming the curtains, and I think I'm gonna
sit down with my book and write the next 3 or 4 days in my book. I'm gonna actually. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna write my next 3 or 4 days in my book, and just like have a nice plan on like what like. It's like what I want to do today, then what I want to do tomorrow, and then what I want to do like next day, and then just like. Have that checklist, do you know what I mean?
Try and live it.
Yeah. Like think about things that I need throwing away. Or like, because I've just thought I might do content tomorrow, but then I thought I could sort my life out tomorrow and do content on first, or like do content on second. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting too because it's New Year tomorrow. I'm thinking like, oh my God, let's do everything now tonight. Yeah. It's like I think I need to just sit down with my book, see what's happening over the next few days, and then actually plan it out. Because
like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, like what I want to do. Because I'm like, do I really want to do that, or am I just doing that because
you think you need to?
Yeah, when it's like I need to throw some shit away.
Let's get rid of that negativity.
Yeah. No, I want to just do like a nice clean. I want my new curtains up, and I thought. If I like do something else other than doing that, then I'm gonna be pissed off next day. Do you know what I mean? I haven't done that, and then I'm gonna think, oh, I have to do that.
And like not like complaining either. So obviously people know they're not gonna twist his words, but I hate when a shark goes up, and then we sound like we're complaining about something, and people are like, get a job.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say,
get a real day job.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
No.
I don't want one.
Fuck you fat bitch. What? Hate comment.
Yeah.
That's my hate comment to her.
Yeah, mine has a 10 times
Actually, no,
worse.
sorry, I do not tolerate hate comments. I would never leave a hate comment on anyone else, but if you're giving me hate, then you are a stupid fat bitch.
We will retaliate. Retaliate to hate. That's what
also, I'm not too bothered about hate comments.
Yeah.
I get called skinny as
But what I was just about to say is like, because we're not clocking in at 9 to 5 and whatever.
Yeah.
That we actually have to be strict about our times and like.
Yeah.
When we're working and when we're like doing things for ourselves and when we're doing things for like the house or like the place. Do you know what I mean? Because like doing things for yourself, like obviously cleaning is self-care, but cleaning is also a chore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like some parts of it is self-care, but sometimes it doesn't feel like self-care. Do you know what I mean? To make my bed in the morning, that's not self-care for me. Like that feels like a chore every morning. But steaming my floors. Steaming floors. So no, when I flick my bed, like it don't feel like I don't get a boost of dopamine. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
you're not like skipping and jumping around your bed. Yeah.
No, but like do you know you're like spraying an air freshener and like you're steaming. That
satisfies you.
Yeah, that's kind of stuff. Like doing pots, I don't really like that, but that also does satisfy me because I've got a lot of like cleansed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, I feel like.
Yeah, but yeah, just the fact that we need to be strict with like, right, this is the time I'm going to clean. This is the time I'm going to have self-care. This time I'm going to work. And then like for us as well, there's like podcast, OnlyFans, and then there's like online recording.
Tax. Like my that's what my baby mind. No, yeah, like there's so much different like work shit you have to do. You have to actually like manage.
And like not
so
like we're complaining.
Very much aware if you see us short, that's
we're not complaining. Yeah, we're not complaining. I think I'm just mentioning the fact that because there's like them avenues of like posting on Instagram, recording, editing. Do you know what I mean? There's like different jobs and all of it. Like I think we just need to be more mindful that we need a day for ourselves or a day for cleaning or like not just a day for cleaning or do you know what I mean? Just more of a structure because like if we worked Monday to Friday, then we had the weekend off, then we'd probably be cleaning on a Friday and Saturday. Do you know what I mean? We're doing walks on a Saturday and Sunday. Whereas us, it's like up, down, left, right, Monday, Friday. We don't know what we're doing. Just recording on a Monday and posting on a Wednesday, and
that's it.
Every other day of the week we're like quite lost in the moment.
Literally, that's funny.
So yeah. I think for next year, a few New Year's resolutions, a few plans.
I feel like I've got my own
steps,
my own New Year's resolutions, but I need to make some work New Year's resolutions, and that's what I think I'm gonna do today.
Yeah, and maybe not fancy them up like New Year's resolutions because.
Yeah, like I'm not
because my New Year's resolutions used to be not to bite my nails, and like saying New Year like not to bite my nails and start a diet and get a good body. They just don't weigh the same, so I can't be calling them both New Year's resolutions. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's just I understand work on yourself.
Yeah, I feel like I just need it to be.
Something you wanna. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's I was thinking about it. I've not really said. Oh, this year I'm gonna get on a diet like 2025. Like I'm not.
Like you're not restricted. Restricted.
Yeah, I'm not restricting myself on any food except from lactose. But yeah, I don't know. I've just not been like, oh, I want to get in gym for January. Like I'm looking at my body and I'm not like 100% like, oh, I could do with some 2 more abs in the building. But
that's what it is.
I look hot shit. Well, I don't look hot. I do. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do.
I mean,
so I don't know. Sometimes I feel sometimes I feel hot shit. I don't feel. What I'm thinking is I don't feel hot shit compared to me 2 years ago when I did have like a nicer body. But I'm not like overweight.
I had a bigger bum 2 years ago. Now I've just I've lost a bit of weight and now my bum's like not as big. But like if I go back to the gym, give me a week, my abs will be turned. Then I'll stop and then I'm
not going to gym.
Yeah.
But I might do a little more few home workouts.
Just like I used to beat myself up about that, but like I don't know anymore.
Well, yeah, what's some New Year's resolutions that you want to stick to? Revisit next year and oh my god,
yeah,
we'll be able to like watch this episode next year and see what we said.
Okay, we'll do. I've got about 5 maybe I could do. I want to work on being less overwhelmed.
Oh yeah.
I want to learn to not self-doubt myself as much, which is I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I feel like I asked you this question.
I feel like you did, but then I was like, I'm going to set my New Year's resolutions, and you were like, you don't have to, and I'm like, well, I'm going to, so I can like, I'm just going to touch on them. But
right, with
you. so I'm just going to state them for a fact now. So next year I can reevaluate.
Yeah.
I want to quit smoking weed. Maybe cut down if quitting's not an option because people be stressing me the fuck out these days. And I want to. See, I've got loads though because I want to do loads of. I want to do more like modelling and photo shoots and stuff. I want to work on this podcast. I want to like learn myself, like learn more about myself. I want to do things that make me happy also. That's a strong one because
I felt that one.
like just like that's the point. No, just like I know, not like I don't like.
Is that to in relation to like?
I feel like
doing less things that make you unhappy.
Yeah, possibly. Like don't like if like
you're not fully 2 feet in. I'm ready for this.
I don't want to do it.
You're not going to just agree to it straight away.
Yeah. That's it. What are yours? Name me 5 if you can.
5.
It's easy. Not like it's easy, but or maybe I just
I ain't
need
got
to
5 things to work on.
I need to do a lot.
Quite legit.
Well, I need 5, and then I thought I've got my work ones. So whatever you think, Joe.
New Year's resolution.
Or just one if you've got one to reflect back on next year. What would you want to?
I've got kind of actually sort of few have just come to my head that I've actually didn't realise, but I do want to take one day. I want to get a calendar for like the rest of the year and just pick out a date of each month that I'm just gonna not like spend the full day, but like spend a few hours just like doing something that makes me happy, kind of thing. Like a bit like that, like either doing a hobby or doing just like either learning a new skill, learning a language, because I love cooking, obviously. So maybe just one day a month. Like if or maybe I can do it more than one day a month because I'm not exactly not busy.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to overwhelm myself. Do you know what I mean? I do kind of like
January 4 times a week.
That's what I mean. Like I can't be baking once a week in January or January. It's just not attainable.
Say once a month or something, that'd be good.
Yeah, I want to just take like a few hours, or maybe twice a month or whatever, just to do a bit of. Because I've got that piano and I haven't picked it up for a long time. So I want to spend more time on piano, maybe. Or maybe spend more time baking or some more cooking recipes.
Yeah.
So I've got my cooking. Not like obviously perfect, but like I'm comfortable with cooking. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I can cook a lot, but baking I'm not. So I want to
improve on that. No, I love that. The New Year's resolution.
And I kind of want to stop smoking weed 100%. I want to 100%. Not be on antidepressants, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna come off them.
I feel like this time next year, I don't think you'll be on them.
No, I don't. I'm in a different form.
Yeah. In a psychic ward.
Bipolar pills. No, and then I don't want to say it because I don't want it to be too unattainable for me.
No, I feel like I said a few, and I feel like next year, but I definitely didn't do that this year.
Also, I want a day in the month to work on things, but I want to put a day in the month, a day of each month to like declutter, deorganize. But like, well, to be honest, I think that, but I think I want to get to a space where I don't have to declutter and organize. But I think life goes on, and you just have to.
Yeah, you just.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to start putting some declutter days in.
It is.
It is just get rid of like move stuff around.
Like my clothes and my makeup. My makeup and my clothes just build up and build up. And I'll do a declutter, and then next week I'll have to have another declutter of my clothes. I've got like a black bag going out every fucking week to someone like of my clothes. And I'll think, oh yeah, perfect, it fits in my boxes. I'll just go back up next day, 2 more parcels come, and then it just all piles on each other. So cluttering is just a thing. You can't get rid of it.
Just want to stay on top of tidying, clean space, clean mind.
Happy mind.
But since I've took down all these decorations, I genuinely feel more calm. Do you know what I mean? I do. Just not fucking mad tinsel and colours and whatnot everywhere.
Yeah.
Like it just feels more peaceful.
Yeah.
Especially with my bland colours. My beige.
Beige.
But I love it.
I fucking love it. No, it's cute enough. Actually, now you took Christmas sticks. I mean, Christmas sticks are cute and all, but I like the minimalistic vibe. Like I loved it, obviously. Like when it rained, I felt cozy as fuck, like my cup of tea in front of
Yeah,
thingy.
but now it's gone.
But obviously, I love it now it's gone.
Bring the summer.
Yeah, bring
Summer
Hot Girl
2025.
Summer.
Oh my god. Cardi B's gonna have an album coming out soon.
Cardi B best big on tour next year.
Right, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna New Year's resolution earn some money.
See Cardi B.
Oh yeah, true that. Maybe I'll have to get some
If
like
she's
VIP tickets.
yeah, if she's performing in New York or we have to go.
Should probably do France or something. We'll probably make something like that.
Yeah. Or like
Spain.
Germany or Berlin.
She'll definitely
or
come to
something.
UK. 100%.
Maybe. I don't think I don't could see Cardi B in Manchester.
She's been at Wireless multiple times.
Actually, yeah. Period.
Clock it.
Clock it. Anyway, I feel like that were fun.
Little thing. I actually want to.
That were fun. But what else do you want to ask?
So, just to round off the little episode.
A little cutesy episode. Because what time is it? So just need to make Asda's.
Yeah, but we're not rushing.
No timestamp. Joking. No.
I just want to share. What 3 words would you use to describe this year? Have a little think of this year. In fact, no, you don't have to have a proper. Yeah, have a little think. So I want to know and why.
I know you're gonna ask why I fucking hated that in school.
No, because you can just say stupid things that don't make sense.
So I do this and why? 3 words to describe this year.
I can't really remember how this year went, to be honest, either.
I'm trying to think what I did.
But I know I'm trying to have a little recap in my head, like, what the fuck have I done? Went to Megan Thee Stallion this year, didn't we? Turkey. What do we do? January.
That's not really.
Do you know what?
I don't know what my 3 words were for this year. I think it's been such a weird year for me.
Do you know what?
Not a weird year, but
I'm missing trouble a bit like.
I think it's been like I've had like I want to say I've had fun this year, but I don't think this year's been my funniest year. But I've had fun this year. But then I've also had it weren't a good year and it were a challenging year because I've had few problems. I feel like this year, like I feel like I don't know if it's because I'm 21 and maybe a bit more of an adult, but I feel like I've had more like dates and stuff like that this year, like challenges. Yeah, and I feel like 21's a weird age. Like I feel like you are in your 20s, and I feel like sometimes you don't just know what you want to do. Do you know what I mean?
10-year run.
You don't know if you want to be in a fucking relationship. You don't want to know where you want a career path's gonna go. You don't know if you want to have kids or maybe someone feels like that. But I would say like fun, challenging, and depressing. Joking, it's not. I want to find one more word that's like.
Nice summary.
I don't know.
Come on, you can say one more word.
Fast-paced.
That's a good one.
Is that a good one? Because that
I agree.
Yeah, that's it. Fast-paced.
This year's not stopped for fucking anybody.
It's not.
It's literally December fucking 30th.
1st of January. Happy New Year.
Just like Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Like, where has this year gone?
I know.
I love that. There were some cute little words.
What would your 3 words be? Have a think and tell me why.
I don't know if it's a word, but what's that? Growth. Maybe. I think the year before I went through a lot of shit, and it were like, why me? Do you know what I mean? I felt like, why me? Not like I was like, why me? But do you know when you just feel a bit like you just can't understand this? Just going through so much shit, and you're just like, like literally just going through so much shit. Like there was come from under your feet.
Yeah.
Whereas like this year, I think I'm catching up. So I would say, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm like in a. It's been growing or nurturing.
Yeah. I think
Growing. No, I don't like that word.
I'm not having that word.
No. I don't know what to say. I think because I've like learnt a
You've
lot
had
of
a lot of
lessons.
personal growth this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I genuinely have like had a lot of personal growth. Like, God, I don't know. I can't even explain. I feel like my frontal lobe's just fucking come from nowhere or somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be one. There's probably a word for that. I just can't think of it.
I know. I'm trying to think.
It's been. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Oh God.
I know, phlegmy. Hope that's not in for next year.
I also phlegmy like.
Yeah. I think it's challenging, but you said that. But I think I've had a lot of challenges that I've faced. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And you've overcome.
It's been. I wish I did say 3 words to describe it. But I feel like it's.
You said one word.
And that's what I mean. Yeah.
Or 2 words. It's so like challenging and
revealing. I think
that's a good word.
Yeah, I think I'm more privy to things. Not just like clock it. Like not just like everything that I've just like been through in my life. Like now I feel like I can use all that to live my life instead of I'm using all that and it's like taking over my life. Do you know what I mean? Like I can use that.
You can use it in a positive way.
Yeah. I think like
dwelling on it in a negative way.
Yeah.
Love that.
So that and I would say shit. I just think it's just been a bit of. No, I don't really want to say shit because I feel like I've done so much growth that I'm like. But I think it's been like. I think it's been a quiet year for me. Which is weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this has been the quietest year of my life.
Yeah.
And like I've been out a little bit, whatever, but I think this has just been so quiet for me. I think I've really took this year to like. I don't even think I've really posted on Instagram this year.
True.
And I've not like made it myself like I'm not going to post on social media. Like I'm not going to write on.
Just
can't be dealing with people like I'm not going on social media. Like not like. Sorry if you do that. Well, not sorry.
I don't like it.
But I just think it's a bit attention seeker. But like I'm just took a step back. I've needed it. But like nah. You're gonna be sick of me. I said this all the time. I think I get into a mood. I'm like, you're gonna get sick of me because I'm gonna. And then someone stresses me out next day, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't be dealing with this. But yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet, chilling year compared to the other years.
Yeah.
Next year's not gonna be.
Next year's gonna turn the fuck up. No, look at 3 ways to describe the last year.
Let's end it on a more positive note.
Yeah, period. I mean, that was quiet. No, that wasn't positive. We were just lashing a load of shit, basically. But yeah, that's it. I think no positive note.
But yeah, I am actually really excited to look at this next year because this is definitely going to be going on next year. So
yeah, this is.
We've got like 65 subscribers on YouTube and
100 on Instagram,
110 followers as of now. And I've like 200.
Around about 12 views per video on YouTube.
I've had like 200 followers on TikTok. So
this time next year, we're going to have grown.
And how we're feeling. Feeling a little bit optimistic, but I'm actually excited now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
To see what this next year brings. Because we're going to work hard as fuck. Like, we really are. I'm not going to let one thing fucking knock me down.
Work hard, hustle, boom.
I'm going to work on one, but I'm working on one thing, and if I can't work on that, I'm going to work on something else.
Yeah, because
if I can't work on that, I'm going to sit back get a manicure and pedicure. Clock it.
Period.
Right, so Happy New Year, signing out.
No, yeah, actually, a Happy New Year, because I feel like I didn't wish everyone a Merry Christmas last one. So I hope everyone has a lovely New Year. And if you don't know New Year's resolutions,
set yourself some goals, because you ain't perfect.
Set yourself some.
We've all got flaws.
No, just maybe maybe not. Maybe you can look back in a year. Timestamp your year. Timestamp. Reflect on your year.
Get a little book and pen.
But yeah, I think that's actually
like Millie and Michelle. Yeah.
Millie and Michelle.
Michelle Keegan.
Oh yeah. Period. She's period.
But yeah.
I'm not going on another tangent.
Let's like, comment, and subscribe. No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, period.
Like, comment, and subscribe. What is it?
We always say it together.
Yeah. React wherever you are listening to us on. Is it react?
Interact wherever you see us faces.
React.
Interact, react wherever you
Jump
see
back.
us faces. Pretty faces at that.
Hop on your legs.
Follow us on Instagram at moretalking.lt. And
let's go to work. Signing out. What did you say? I was just doing a bit, but you do your bit.
I just said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, we'll be
follow us on Instagram at moretalking.lt. That's it, bitches.
Happy New Year! Look at that.